in operation.
All right, individuals, if you happen to watch, which I highly doubt you will, live anyway, thank you very much for stopping by. I don't know how long the stream's going to be, as per usual. I don't think it's going to be that long, honestly. You know, maybe half an hour at the most. An hour, it would be highly unlikely. Obviously, if you watch in the future, you'll know how long the video is going to be. Perhaps you will, perhaps you won't. I don't know. What the heck? Anyway, that was about recording. I'm not recording, and looks like the mic is good. Green arrows there. So, yeah, welcome to the stream, live stream, Saturday night, January 31st, 2026. If you watch in the future, you watch in the future. You don't, you don't. I wouldn't, I'd be surprised if this gets any view. You know, a lot of times, the times that it probably does get a view is when I actually accidentally click on it by going to, like, I want to update something on the video, and I might accidentally click on it for a second and it gets a view that way. And it drives me nuts. And it shouldn't. YouTube should really work on that. Where the one thing about it is, I could probably turn this into a, like I say, a short, YouTube short, and I probably will. Where you click on a video and even if it's a second, you know, it's like under a second, a split nanosecond. They do a, well, they count it as a view, and it's unfortunate they count it as a view. Recording in progress. I'm not recording. And it keeps on popping up as one. Oh, God, that stressed me. Anyway, maybe that's just part of it. I don't know what the heck is going on. But yeah, I'm going to do some Google Earth, Google Maps. Yeah. Welcome, everybody, to the stream again. I know the intro is going to be probably longer than the actual stream. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why I don't get much views on this. I get it. I made a video, regular videos about shadow banning, and I believe YouTube has been shadow banning me ever since I started YouTube. I have multiple accounts, and then they can do that. They don't like individuals with multiple accounts, even though YouTube says they can have up to 100. And that's what Google says. Or, you know, I have well under 20. I know I have, and this is lifetime. I'm talking about lifetime ever since I started YouTube. Accounts. I have a couple on my from tablets. These are tablets, like whatever it was. I have two tablets, and both accounts there's two accounts on those tablets because, obviously, go if you want to watch something on YouTube. Back in the day, before I had a desktop computer, I would watch it on a tablet, and you couldn't watch it on TV. I didn't have a smart TV. You could watch it like on PS3 when I had a PS3 or whatever. But anyway, yeah. So at the 4-minute mark, I'm going to be starting Google Earth around that time. But it doesn't really matter because nobody, no offense, if you do watch in the future, nobody's going to really probably watch this. Yeah. It's fine with me too. And again, vertical format is I get a lot of views. The last time I think I didn't get many views on the vertical format. In fact, it was none. Sorry about that. I might have to watch the stream. I might not do it on YouTube though. I have another YouTube video playing in the background. I don't know if I want to. Cool. Damn it. Oh. If I mentioned before, I probably have mentioned before that the mouse, when you click on the mouse, it goes by faster, or it'll move quicker. But if you use the keyboard on this, it doesn't go as fast. It doesn't advance as fast. You probably don't really care if you happen to watch. I would be stunned if someone would watch this street. I believe this place, well, this is in Regina, Saskatchewan, Canada. I believe this is a recycling facility. Pretty cool. That whole area, I think, is connected. I might be wrong. I'm not sure.
walk in a church. Anybody can walk in a church. John Lennon has a right to walk in a church. If they tell him to leave, then maybe he has to leave. That if they tell him when he's recording, but you are allowed to walk in a church. Period. I read all of the allegations that supposedly made him insulting, and it's insulting. It's the lie. They know it. He's not. But then again, he's going back to lie.
Okay, so I stand corrected. This is there's different areas here. There's different companies, industrial companies.
Administration doesn't like, then we're not looking at you as a journalist. By covering it, we're going to make you a protester.
They got some buffalo.
What is going on of national importance and be there chronically, then freedom of the press is dead. And when freedom of the press is dead, democracy dies. They know that if Don Lemon is found guilty, right? If they convict Don Lemon, that they're subject to criminal liability, right? If these individuals were active journalists and not active, they would have nothing to do. What would they be concerned about? No real journalist would engage in activities. A real journalist would have looked up and would have reported a minimal commentary outside of describing what was happening and how formed an opinion that strongly suggests that they agree with operation, missing the brain of the operation, right? The woman that leads
Oop.
what she did. For how they should be okay with their First Amendment right to violated. A real journalist went out there. Real journalists report on what's happening. Just get back to it. And they keep moving, right?
Huh.
That's not what that was. So these people pretending as if it's an attack on First Amendment.
That's nuts.
And if they hear me, they're flat out lying. And they want to delegitimize it.
It's a small town, and they still have that in 3D view. Huh.
They try to silence the media. Ask Turkey about that. Erdogan. Ask Iran about that. Ask any country that has lost its way, that has been overtaken by a dictator. They get rid of the press first. And so we need to start standing up. And apparently that is a journalist, guys. Right. In 2026, that is a journalist. Again, these people are trying to guide and driven. That's in Donald Trump, in Donald Trump, anybody who gets behind a mic and talks about politics and news for a living is a journalist, right? And that's kind of the irony that media wants the title of journalist, right? They have this distinguished title, right? But they don't understand that there's $1 if it's journalism. They right, to build an imaginary legal shield around themselves so they can do whatever they want, right? Because that's what it's about. And then you got to understand why people can't the media is straight. They're never honest with you about what Donald did, because that's a threat to what they do. That's a threat to their job. So they will never be okay with one of their own being arrested, right? Being held accountable for God's done. They will never be okay. The journal on January 6th that just documented where when my administration arrested prostitutes, those who reported others going to abortion facilities, right? There are people that will blow my mind about in a world where we don't need to do this. It's come back. Do it back to us. It's like they're already right. Wait, what are you talking about? So again, I just want to understand my point. The media has this mindset and basically saying there's the agenda for what is a threat. Really tell the truth about what Donald did is a threat. And because they support a threat to their activism, right? They're not going to talk about Donald Trump. The whole point is to win for a public opinion, regardless of the legitimacy of the party, right? They want to shape the public narrative around what's happening. Again, is a threat to any of the journalists who are
Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. Oops. Mm. Oh, okay. Well, Well, everyone, I just want to thank everybody for stopping by the Gordon Miller Show, the random Gordon Miranda Miller Show. If you happen to watch in the future, cool. I really appreciate it. If you happen to watch, oh, years down the road, or decades, or many decades, or a century, or a century or two or three, or many centuries, or a, a millennium, a couple to a few millenniums, to many millenniums, to hundreds of thousands of years, to the next 100,000 years, to eras, to millions of years, to eons of time, billions of years. And anything beyond that is probably eternity. So, yeah, I don't think many people will watch this time, uh, especially the live part. If you happen to watch in the future, cool. Yeah, like I say, don't be shy to come on and watch live streams. It's give me You can just even watch for, I don't expect anybody to watch at all, but if you do happen to watch a live stream, you can come on in and say hi. Hey, how's it going? Just watch for a few minutes or a few seconds. You can just send a comment and say hi. That's all you have to do. And I get it with the landscape mode is a little not as popular as the portrait mode. The portrait mode is a vertical and the landscape is a horizontal mode. Like I say, I get it. I get it. I get it. If like I say, there's things that are going on in your life that, obviously I, I totally understand. People are busy. People have other things to watch. There's Netflix to watch. There's all kinds of stuff to watch, all kinds of video games to play, all kinds of things to do, many books to read. So thank you very much for stopping by the Gordon Miller Show. You all have a great day now. Take care of people.